Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Sagittarius, I do feel that this month of June brings an interesting balance between holding on and letting go. And I feel that there's a part of you that wants to break free from certain inner prisons or inner clinginess that you may be having about a particular situation, relationship, or even fear of changing something about yourself. There's something you have been holding on tightly that it's time to release, because I feel that whichever this is that you're holding on to is starting to create a sense of imprisonment, a sense of not being able to breathe, to think, to feel, to be present in life the way you want to be, or to enjoy life the way you want to enjoy. So I do feel that for some of you, there's a lot of, you have been swallowing a lot of situations. You have been trying to digest situations that actually are not meant to be inside of you, but more on the outside. They are meant to be expressed. They are meant to be released. They are meant to be channeled in other ways so they don't harm you. I feel that some of you have been having a difficulty understanding, for some of you, what's holding you back. Others do know what it is. You're trying to find the courage or the strength within to begin something in your life in a different way, in a way where you would actually allow yourself to quit control, allow the change to happen, allow yourself to be a participant on that change process. So you cooperate with the universe and you don't fight against it. I do feel that some of you are still dealing with fears of losing, fears of loss, fears of losing, fears of someone, allowing someone in, fears of allowing someone out. You know, there's kind of this Four of Pentacles here in this foundation. You know, you're looking for some degree of security. It could be that you are looking for material and financial security, but for me, looking to this and the energy that I'm sensing, you are looking for some sense of stability in terms of your, what is your ground, what is your territory, what you allow and you don't allow in your life, because you're afraid of by embracing what's on the outside, or the fact that you don't know what you can count on the outside. You may be afraid of what that damage that may do to you, or what damage that might in the future create if things don't go the right way. And that's the thing here with this Four of Pentacles, is that in order to know what's going to happen, you need to allow it to happen. You cannot, because there's no guarantees in life. This is a card that wants guarantees and assurances, but you know that there's no guarantees in life. So I kind of feel that Sagittarius are, one side of you are desiring to take a risk, to take a leap of faith, to try something different, to try something new, to allow yourselves to step out of your comfort zone. But others of you are still very withdrawn in defenses and walls and, you know, things that kind of keep you out of the world, or keep you out from getting emotionally, you know, or spiritual, deeply involved with what you truly want. And I feel that some of you, this is really oriented towards relationships, because I do feel that some of you are trying to find out how to have a better relationship with yourself. Now, Sagittarius that have been doing homework, Sagittarius that have been trying to apply effort to these changes step by step, trying to, you know, breathe, trying to allow, trying to flow with the process that they are in. for those Sagittarius, I do feel that you're going to start to see the rainbow. You're starting to see happiness because you're starting to feel it. You're starting to feel the perks of letting go of fear. You're starting to feel the advantages that there can be when you actually allow, you know, the universe to take over and guide you, instead of you sticking to that sticky plan where you just don't want to do anything else. In other ways, I do feel that happiness, it is at your reach. I feel that some of you could have really beautiful moments to come in the month of June and July. I feel that there is a sense of harmony being and light at the end of the tunnel, but not only light, like feeling that you are as well, you know, a part of that light, a part of that treasure, a part of that love or meaning that some of you have been looking for. I feel that some of you have been looking for meaning, for purpose, for depth, but at the same time very afraid of it. I feel that there's a lot here that can there's a degree of comprehension of yourself and your previous circumstances that you can turn around. You can start to actually understand deeply what you can and what you can't do, what you want and what you don't want, what you feel and what you don't feel, and try to, of course with your own rhythm, because I do feel that some of you are trying as well to understand your own inner, you know, pace to do things, your own rhythm, your own you know, it's like you have a very particular, you know, timing to do things. I do feel that some of you are understanding this, how to play, you know, along, and how to be the song at the same time without entering in conflict with these two sides. You know, it's like being the master of your own creation, but also allowing the creation to rise free and teach you something as well. So there's a lot of again, like a fusion here that can happen, and a lot of integration of opposite forces. I do feel that others of you, again, need to express. I see some of you writing. There's something about writing or words that are relevant here, and it may be just this need to, again, everything that is still holding you, let's say, prisoner of fear, even if you don't see the way, even if you don't know how you're going to break from those chains, because for some of you there could be actual, you know, limitations in terms of the material world that are keeping you in that blocked energy. Even if you don't know yet the way, even if you don't see the light, feel it and put it out. Express those fears out, because I feel that as you put it out, as you take the excess out, you are creating more space within you to reinvent, to recreate from what you truly want and desire, and not out of fear. I do feel that some of you want a new direction. It could be a new direction in your life in general. It could be a new direction about the way you present yourself, the way you are, you know, confident, the way you feel that you are. Again, there's something about you being you participating in life in a different way. So it may be about the image you are playing, but it also may be about a new career, or more passionate career prospect, or more passion in the relationship dynamics you are desiring to be involved with as well. I do feel that some of you still need some time to get you to the end goal, but June plays an important role in terms of acknowledgement of something. I feel that some of you are turning the page, so the story may be, of course, the storyline or the book, let's say, it's the same. So there's a continuation, let's say, about that, the continuation of your story, or the current type of storylines you are in, but the way you will be present in it, you know, the way you will participate on that story, it's going to change. I feel that there's a stage that June brings, a new stage, where you are putting some things behind you, especially things that keep you, again, blindfolded, not seeing happiness, not seeing that you can create that happiness, that you can be free, because real freedom starts here within you. So, but you are holding on to something, and it may be a fear of change. Of course, that many times we desire change and we want to change, but when it comes to time to give up on things so that change can come in and take you in that crazy ride, we resist it. It's a natural reaction. So maybe try to start, for some of you, start by understanding where there may be a fear of breathing in and out, holding on as you can and letting go, so you can be a part of this process. Because some of you are starting to feel let's say is like an asphyxiation kind of sensation, like you cannot breathe with the degree of things you still have inside. I do feel that some of you need to show your feelings. You need to not be afraid to communicate. Again, there's something about expression here that somehow is important. So you may be afraid to declare your feelings to someone. You may be afraid to confess something. You may be afraid to give out what's truly inside of you, as you may feel, again, that that's a risk, because once you put it out there, and you cannot control the reaction that that's going to have on the outside. So you may be afraid to expose and then get hurt or lose something that you feel like you own or you control right now, which is sometimes this mentality of the Four of Pentacles. It feels like, you know, they own everything. They are very clingy to what they think it's theirs, which usually is very materialistic, a very materialistic concept, or even a materialistic mentality towards relationships. You know, you own that person, you own the relationship, and we know, and Sagittarius know, that that is a recipe usually for a lot of problems. So I feel that breathing, being in your center, seeing the happiness, seeing beyond fear, and taking the blindfold, because I do feel that some of you are blinded to the real happiness at your grasp. Some of you really do have reasons to be happy or grateful and feel blessed. Let's say you are blessed children here from the universe, and for some reason, again, fear is holding you back and not allowing you to see the ending, the happy ending of the story you are in. I do feel that some of you, though, in the other side, will regain belief in happiness, because you will see it, you will feel it, you will kind of be a part of the process in a different way. Again, a different role you play on your current circumstances, and you may be actually manifesting some great. It's like you may be manifesting in the month of June a moment where something special happens, or you meet someone special, or you just feel again in harmony with everything you have, and you start to realize like the connection with everything and the beauty of life. I feel that some of you may have a wish come true, something that you have been wishing for, something that you have been deeply meditating about, in terms of how to do something or how to approach a circumstance. I do feel that it may feel like a very on and off month. You may have a very good week, and then a week after where you feel more, again, afraid again or stuck, and then you return to a good week, and then you return to a week of doubt. Naturally, it's a process. There's still a lot of things here that are not defined, and I feel like you are in a very consistent step, but possibly with a more slow pace, or what it requires from you more grounding force then usually you would go about things. Maybe usually you would go full on and you would be much more impulsive, much more reactive. But now it's like you're feeling that it's so important that you need to, or it activates so much fear or so much doubt that you feel like you cannot rush into it. You cannot just jump. You feel like you need to really think deeply about the situation. Some of you need to relax. Some of you need to heal. Some of you need to it's like you need this time of rejuvenation mentally and physically to access again the core of your being, where you will understand, you know, or you will get the answers that you're looking for, or you will get towards the understanding again of the situations you can and you want, and the situations you don't want. You know, there's this deep meditative state that can help you see things clearly and maybe release this blindfold of fear. There's like this energy of layer after layer, layer after layer. Don't rush it. It's a process. You're going to get deeper in your thoughts. I feel that some of you are really into research, looking for opportunities, looking for connections in ways that are different, in ways that you never tried before, more creative possibly, or just different outlets. Some of you are really into deep thought and research. You're trying to research or seek out some type of information that would help and benefit your life. I feel that some of you want that information to make a choice, to make a decision, because you do have here the Lovers. So there's some type of crossroads some Sagittarius are reaching, and you may be very indecisive about the approach or the way that you're going to go about things now forward. Part of you wants to have the heart into it, part of you wants to have the mind into it, part of you wants to control it, part of you wants to leave it all to the universe. So there's a lot of debate here. That's why I feel you need some time still to find out your truth, your pace, your way, where possibly you find that harmony where you can blend, you know, these oppositions or these conflicts that you're still debating yourself with. I feel that some of you will finally feel free from something that has been a real weight. Some of you have this energy of cleaning your mind, cleaning your consciousness. So some of you that have been feeling guilty or having this guilt type of it's like this type of guilt weighing you down, or again keeping you afraid from doing things, or from justifying that guilt or that heavy negative energy as a way to not seek out the happiness you truly deserve. You know, all of those negative thoughts you are cleaning them, or some of you are really it's like there's a cleansing happening in terms of thoughts of guilt, thoughts of fear, thoughts of lack. I do feel that some of you that have some, let's say, dirty laundry, you do need to let it be cleansed, let it be out, let the skeletons out of the closet, let everything be washed, because I feel that that's how you will feel that freedom, and you can return to that sense of you having more options, more potential, more capacity than what some of you have been feeling so far. Some of you are still waiting for a sign or for an answer of some sorts to do things. I feel that some of you, for those that are looking for an answer, an actual answer, let's say from someone, or if you're waiting for a sign from the divine to happen, again, be calm and meditate deeply. Ask the universe for it, because it will come, but it may be slow. It may be very slow, and sometimes this energy may be about, you know, again, deep meditative states or sleep states. That's when the real action, you know, is happening, or when the real acknowledgement of what you're looking for will happen, is when you are in that deep state of no control. again, releasing control, releasing, you know, that clingy feeling of not allowing other energies to flow within you, just the old ones. I do feel that there's something here where you may be asked to be asked to be different, or to be in a different element than what you are used to. There's some unfamiliar territory that some of you will look at with half fear and half desire to try it. And this may be something that is really, again, like a tug war between the part of you that wants to control and the part of you that wants to try. Some of you may be tempted with something that it's so different, it's so out of your context or out of the box, that you want to participate in it, but at the same time you don't know how, again, to get involved, because it may require that you change something fundamentally about who you believe you are. So I hope you have a great month of June. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.